And back. It's 2 for good measure. Well, I mean, that usually confuses me, actually, but... Hi, back here with Apollo Justice State's attorney. I have been so damn eager to start this last case. I have so many questions I want to know, because, I mean, obviously, Christoph is here, right on the front, so I'm like, who killed someone? Who didn't? Who is alive? I mean, obviously, we say that Christoph killed the person in the first trial, so he should still be in prison. So I'm like wondering, am I gonna be defending Christoph from Clavier prosecutor, or am I gonna be defending Clavier from prosecutor Christoph, or is it gonna be something even whacker? And obviously, they've been whacker, building up to all the stuff about what happened with Phoenix, and I think man, I'm already getting confused. But then they say that it was Clavier who got his thing revoked. Wait, no, was it Christoph? No, because they're buddies. Wait, hang on. Never mind. So I feel like we're going to be having lots of revelations about that. But obviously this will also be the longest case because it's the last one. And without any further ado, let's just do it. And it's probably going to start with a cutscene that'll lag out because of the emulator. But that's fine. Episode 4, Turnabout Succession. And that is the whole truth of this case. Mason System, ESG Studio, all right was reserved. Oh, 00110001. Oh, man. What's happening here? 136.95. This is a heart monitor. 85. 78. 80. 78. Bang. 0. Oh, I don't like that. In order to understand it myself, I had to know the story of these last 7 long years. Ah! That's cool. What does that have to do with what? The cards, right? Dead Man Shady Smith, who still is weird and stuff. Nothing happens by chance. All is connected. Still weird that Shady Smith had his locket of Phoenix Wright's daughter, and also that Shady Smith, nothing was known about him, and that his name was Shady Smith. Gunshot. Circus. Oh my god, wait, this is Troop Gramarye, is it not? And now, you stand ready to begin the final chapter of the story. Wait. You're not going to tell me that the trial that got Phoenix's thing revoked had something to do with Troop Gramarye, are you? And Trucy's real father's death? Who is that and why are they falling over? Question. Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? The decision is yours. He's on the stand, so he's not the prosecutor. October 7th, 10:37 a.m. Write anything, agency. Sure, let's just act like everything's normal and fine. Holy crap. Hey, Apollo. Look, on TV. Look. Yeah, I'm kind of busy. This is so weird. We've never seen her with the sideways facing one except in the courtroom. Whoa, look at that. He's the last Gramarye, all right. Amazing. Apollo, you should be watching this. Wow. What? I was writing about our last case in my journal. Lawyers are supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals. And why now? The case was 3 months ago. Jeepers. Hey, it's a long story. I did a lot, you know. I want to vacuum pack the feel of the moment for later. Right now, I'm wowing the crowd by figuring out how La Miroir disappeared. That's right. Uncle Valen did that illusion too. But you're missing him on TV right now. Let's just get into the good part. I suppose I should watch a little TV with her. After all, her father's expecting me to look after her while he's away. What you're now seeing is a rehearsal for the greatest magic show on Earth, happening right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum. Oh, I have bad memories of that place from 3 months ago. Sunshine Coliseum? Yeah, that's where the governor's concert was. Only 3 more days until miracles happen here, right before your unbelieving eyes. 3 days! How coincidental. That's exactly as long as trials can last. The legendary Troop Gramarye is performing for the first time in 7 years. Oh dear. That's gonna be great! I'm so there! You and Daddy are coming too! The legendary Gramarye's. If Trucy's real father were still alive, he'd be on that stage performing miracles. I've got the tickets and everything. Here's yours, Apollo. Oh, thank you, Trucy. Magic show ticket received. Ah, you are here. Working hard or hardly working? Who? Oh, it's Phoenix. Hey, how have you been? Hi there, stranger. Not exactly the kind of greeting I'd want to hear from my own kid. Though he has been gone a long time. How goes it, Trucy? Here, I got a present for you. Yay! Pudding. I love pudding. Ooh, it's farm fresh. And not just 1 pudding, but 3 whole cups. I'll have to pace myself. Well, I'm beat. That's right, Daddy. You're on a top secret mission. You've got to take it easy with the secrets, you know. How right you are. So you still can't tell us what your mission is? Maybe it is time. It has something to do with you anyway. Huh? With me?
Ooh, maybe you're getting a top secret mission too. Maybe you can become one of those guys. A spy.
Can't I just be a defense attorney? To be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today. What? Tell me, you've heard of the jurist system, yes?
The jurist system.
That's right, the new legal system everyone's talking about.
Have you heard of it, Apollo?
Huh? Maybe? Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought. The jurist system, huh?
Ah, yes, I do want to know, but first I want to look at our room, because that's tradition.
That magician in the photo, is that your...
My real daddy, yep, Zach Gramarye.
Okay, it was that. I don't know why I thought that wasn't the case before.
He disappeared when I was little. I hung that up there so I wouldn't forget what he looked like.
I see. She's smiling, but I'll bet that smile doesn't go very deep.
Let's talk about the piano instead.
No one's practicing the piano, as usual. Even calling him a pianist is an insult to pianists everywhere.
Okay, Apollo. I'm going to guess what you're thinking right now.
Huh? What, was it making a funny face or something?
I'm so hungry. I'm right? Of course I am.
There's no of course about it. You guessed wrong. Besides, it's not what I'm thinking. It's what you're thinking. That's not what I'm thinking, it's what you're thinking.
Ah, how did you do that, Apollo? You read my mind.
At least you've got that pudding.
That's right.
Try not to eat my share, will you?
Well, you didn't protest when she said she was going to eat the other three. Or the other two.
Plate of plastic spaghetti for displaying in a shop. Where the heck does she get this stuff?
Didn't she say she got it for her birthday? Which means Phoenix got it, really. I assume. Ooh, careful there, Apollo. A lot of people run into that table, you know. Why, some client knocked the pot clean over the other day.
Why not get a more sturdy table?
Maybe the table is partially to blame.
There's no maybe to this. That thing is a death trap.
The death trap table, sure. That sounds like something Apollo would say.
That table was a death trap! Those legal books were left by my mentor. Too bad I gave up the practice before reading them. There's quite a few magic books in there too, you know.
Those would be trucies. Yeah, no joke. She'll remember they're there eventually, I'm sure. Maybe she'll get banned from magicianing before she gets to read them just like you.
For a moment I thought Mr. Wright might do magic too. A scary thought.
How's it doing, Mr. Charlie?
The plant.
It intrigues you, doesn't it?
Not really. It's just the only thing in here that doesn't have some secret function. No secrets, but lots of memories. And a name too. Want to hear it? It's Charlie. Not really. His name is Charlie, if you were curious. Really? I wasn't.
It sort of seems like Apollo is still a little prickly around the edges with Phoenix, given all that, you know, him falling from grace as his hero and all that.
I can't believe you're using this cutting a person apart box as shelf space.
You know, I used that trick on stage the other night. Imagine my surprise when I pulled one of my shirts out of the box.
You should really examine your props before the show. That hat, is that a spare? It looks exactly like the one you always wear.
That's the first rule of a professional. Be prepared. You know, I put it on the other day, and this strange white substance fell all over me. It was like magic.
Or like fingerprint powder.
I think that's all the things. Right then, Phoenix, how do you feel about this show that we're going to?
Presenting, are we? I did my fair share of that back in the day. Showed my attorney's badge a lot, too.
I was gonna do that next. He may look cool and calm now, but you should have seen him before.
You know me too well, Trucy. I'm glad I provided this opportunity for a little family bonding.
So does he say something different with the badge?
No, he doesn't. Actually, I never thought about this, but does he have any different thing about analyzing it, or does he still just say the thing he said at the beginning of the game? No, it's the same. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at this ticket. Anything funky about it? For premiere showing of A Grand Illusion to be performed by the magician Valent Gramarye. Also, I should note that I'm recording this before having edited episode 18, which means that if you put comments on those videos, I'm unfortunately about how to say Valent Gramarye, which I'm sure one of or more of you might, because I'm sure I'm missing the joke there, then I probably have not gotten there yet, so sorry about that. And also sorry to drop the mask about how slow I am editing. I just did a bunch of editing. I haven't recorded in like 3 weeks, so I've been, my voice is a little strained from this. $70, good gracious. Magic show, Valent Gramarye on stage, place, Sunshine Coliseum, doors open at 10. You on the back?
Well, a bunch of nonsense on the back that I don't care to read. The one person, something to this ticket.
Are you ready, Apollo?
Ready? For what?
For what? For the Troop Grammary Grand Magic Show.
Hey, it's not like I'm getting up on stage or anything.
What are you talking about, Apollo? You can't enjoy magic if you're not part of what's going on up on stage. I'll lend you my spare costume if you need one.
Huh? You mean I can't go in this?
No.
Doesn't get more straightforward than that.
Great.
All right, now let's talk, Phoenix. Actually, can I move anywhere? I wasn't finished talking to you, you know? Or rather, you weren't finished asking me questions. Why try to fight it? I can't win. The jury system. Yeah, what in the hell are you talking about, man?
So, Daddy, what is this jury system thing?
Well, Trucy, do you know what a jury is?
I've heard of it. I've heard of it. I don't know why I said that so weirdly. Isn't that those people who sit in the court in those old courtroom dramas? The ones who get to decide if a guy's innocent or guilty. Do you know, Apollo?
Only from TV. It's 12 people, chosen from the community, right? Well, they're rethinking about reviving that system. They're calling the new system the jurist system.
No more doing whatever you like, Your Honor.
Not quite that harsh. The jurists cooperate with the judge. They help analyze the case from different angles. And there will be only 6 of them under the current proposal, right?
Wow, you know your stuff, Apollo.
Well, he is a lawyer. Their findings directly affect the verdict. Hopefully people will start taking the courts a little more seriously now.
Yeah, no, there's been a lot of funny business going on in the past 4 games, including this one. I feel like I'm some kind of old educational TV show starring Dr. Wright.
Dr. Wright, his assistant Trucy, and his mascot Apollo. The perfect team. Mascot? Hey! The secret mission of Valent. Let's talk about Valent, or Valent. Let me just change his name every time.
Hey, Apollo, I know you're all excited about that secret mission, but what about this? The Troop Grammary Grand Magic Show.
Huh? Oh, right, the card tricks.
They're not card tricks. They're grand illusions, miracles, the apocalypse,
So what? That's 3 whole days from now.
It's that Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go. Let's go today. We can say hi to Uncle Valent.
Have fun.
What? I can't go by myself. You know I'm not very outgoing.
Right. Might not go with her. But what about the secret mission? Oh, don't worry about that. You'll hear all about it tomorrow, regardless. I don't trust that smile. He knows something that he's not telling me.
Someone's gonna die. Yippee! Now you can take me to the Coliseum.
Yeah. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to pop over there. Oh, should I have read the other one first? They're not gonna... Uh-oh. Ah, Grammary. That reminds me.
What's this, Daddy? Isn't that Silk Hat Isn't that Silk Hat the Grammary seal?
Consider it a birthday present, Trucy.
Oh, thanks! It's great!
When's your birthday?
But today's my birthday.
Good point. What day is it today, Apollo? Huh? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day. Then it's a Recycle Your Plastics present.
Yippee! So it's plastic.
I've given up trying to understand them. It's much easier that way.
They're adorable.
So what is it?
Can I open it, Daddy?
No.
Oh my god.
You'll need that envelope someday. Someday soon. Don't open it until then.
Man, you should have told her that before. I would have ripped that thing open. Well, why didn't you just hold on to it till then?
Because that would be the logical thing to do.
Probably because he's not going to be around.
Grammary envelope obtained. Wow. An envelope about the Grammaries, huh?
Secret mission. Okay, I didn't skip it by mistake.
So what's the secret mission?
So the jury system is my mission, more or less.
Anyway, keep in mind that new ideas like this system are always risky, Apollo.
Too true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk and nothing gets decided. Kinda like you, Apollo.
Yeah, I'm not that bad. Am I? In any case, we're going to give it a shot. A test, if you will.
Hopefully not on the next trial that I have to do. I don't like tests.
We'll take a case as a sample and choose 6 jurists. I'll be the one helping with that process, incidentally. Despite being not a lawyer anymore. Helping? How? Well, for one, I'll be chair of the Jurist System Simulated Court Committee. The chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case and the jurist candidates. Is that what was going on with all that tech stuff earlier? Even the judge in the courtroom.
Wow, it's like you have a real job.
I was never that good at piano, to be honest. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess. The trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. The trial simulation, that is.
A simulation, huh? Sounds interesting.
So, what kind of case is the trial simulation about?
A murder trial, gotta be.
Well, since it is the first run-through of a new system, I wanted something simple.
Good thinking. No sense wearing yourself out on something too serious.
True. The case is a murder.
That's not simple at all. I had a feeling that was coming. A sinking feeling. By simple, did you mean that the defendant is...
guilty? Yes. Most likely.
What do you mean most likely? So good luck, Apollo. With what? With the trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. Recall that I said it had something to do with you. Go for it, Apollo. It's just a test case anyway, no sweat. Yeah, but there's still a verdict to be decided. And a potentially serious sentence, the most serious in a worst case scenario. Yeah, you mean the verdict's for real? That's not a test trial, that's a real trial. All the forms have been filed. There's no turning back now. Trial begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hope you can make room in your schedule. Wait, is that not... Oh, wait, the 10 a.m. is 3 days from now. Ah, but if the trial goes 3 days, we'll be missing the magic show. Too bad. Why am I only hearing about this now? Yes, there was a change this morning. I picked a new case. Huh? Something that happened last night. What? What? Alright, so what case are you gonna use? You really want to know, don't you? Yes, of course I do! I mean, I'm going to be defending, aren't I? If all goes well, then yes. Of course, this is just a test. We wanted everyone to start without preconceptions. A blank slate, as it were. There's a difference between having a blank slate and just being totally clueless. Whose dumb idea was that anyway? Well, mine. Committee chair, remember? Oh. Well, if you want to know that badly, I suppose. I could give you permission to examine the scene of the crime. Good! That's better. But you can't talk to anyone involved with the case. What? Well, then how am I supposed to defend? You let me worry about the details there. Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. My job is to worry about the details. All of it. But you don't want it to backfire, do you? Apollo, if I'm in charge of the whole trial, that means the entire affair is my responsibility. For good or for bad. I mean, it's getting really serious now. It's kind of freaking me out. It's not sort of his default state. Just do what you can. And don't worry. I know what I'm doing. All right. I somehow feel like he's going to suddenly not know what he's doing, and Apollo's going to have to save him for real. And it's not going to just be some setup like the first one where he was like, I know what I'm doing. He kind of like had his fingers in the clay of it. It was a weird expression I just used. I'd recommend going down to the detention center. Your client's waiting for you. You can ask about the scene there. Did they know I'm defending? But you just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved. Oh, you can talk to your client. If you can get her to talk. Well, time's a-wasting. Great, I'm glad we can just leave that cryptic end off. Hang on. Can I present you to this? Do you have any other thoughts on that? Actually, let's examine it myself. I mean, obviously I'm not going to open it because Mr. Wright said not to. Oh, it's all sealed. No, who is that signature? Yeah, looky here. A handwritten signature. It says... I can't read it. That seems odd to me. I mean, isn't a signature intended to show ownership? What's the use if no one can read it? Isn't it enough if you can read your own? Oh. I never thought about it that way. So it wasn't sealed by Phoenix, because obviously Trucy would recognize that. Or at least you'd expect to. Do not open until the time is right. People-wise, do we have anyone else in this case? Phoenix and Trucy. Interesting. Future star magician and Phoenix Wright's daughter. Fonder of a Mr. Hat Trick. A pianist who can't play like formerly an ace defense attorney of some renown. Wait, did we always have those two in our book? I mean, we had Phoenix in the first one. I don't think we had Trucy in any of the ones following that, did we? Her blurb didn't seem familiar to me. Anyways, let's head out to the... I guess we should head to the detention center. That was what he suggested first. Is it going to be that woman we saw in the opening thing who fell over? October 7th, detention center, visitor's room. That's 20 minutes we've been waiting here. 20 minutes! Maybe I should complain. I'm sure that guard has better things to do than stand there pretending he doesn't see us. You know, the minute we get angry, the client will show. It always works that way. Like shouting, "Oh, waiter!" and they're standing right behind you. Oh, guard! Is our client going to be much longer? What are you talking about? Haven't you already started the meeting yet? Huh? Oh, sorry, that's Trucy. Huh? Is she... Oh, she's hiding. Ah! Where'd you come from? What do you mean, have we already started the meeting? You could obviously say we weren't talking. Well, anyway, please have a seat. I'm nervous, Apollo. It's the silence. It builds suspense. Why don't you do something, Trucy? You're a magician, aren't you? That's right. Okay. Aye, but not that. I should have been more specific with my words. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. Don't... Ah! She passed out. This magic underwear might have been a better bet. That's magic panties, Apollo.
Oh, she's back. Okay, good. Hang on, I'm interested in this stuff now. Just because I must examine. It's part of the experience. Security camera stares down from the ceiling, all seeing, unblinking. Not that I'm nervous or anything. The same old security guard is glaring at us. He winked. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all. Except for the fact that he let us run 20 minutes of our time without speaking. Hello? What's going on, my friend? Okay, I saw introductions and the second one was your name, so I suppose your name is not part of introductions, and given especially that Phoenix mentioned stuff about her maybe being hard to get words out of.
Hi. Well, I'm your defense. I really think it has to be fate, you know? And by fate, I mean destiny. And you know I'm good with astrology? Tell me, what's your sign?
I can tell you mine if you'd like, Apollo.
No, never mind. I just got carried away there. I seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems.
Could you tell us your name, my friend?
So what?
Wait, did she appear in my book? Is this a question mark? No, okay, this is not.
So what's your name? Oh, right, I'm supposed to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo Justice.
And I'm Trucy Wright.
I know.
This is getting nowhere fast. Any thoughts on the case you can tell me at all?
Hey, I know. Maybe you could tell us what happened? I'm your defense attorney, after all. Anything out of the ordinary happened lately?
Well, the other day, this tourist from out of town stopped to ask me directions.
Later, Trucy. I feel like I need to ask directions myself here. Well, that was fruitless. Though I think I understand despair a little better now.
You did good, Apollo! What? Look, she's doing her nails.
What? Are nails more important than defense? Is that it?
Let's go, Trucy. Wait, that looked more like a statue. Excuse me.
Huh. Could you read this? Sure. I feel like a teenager on a first date. And this is the love letter we passed from desk to desk at school.
Stop looking so wistful and read it, Apollo.
It's a business card with a name and an address.
Oh, that's gonna be pertinent to the crime, I bet.
Name is Vera Misham.
Vera Misham. Vera Misham. So Vera obviously has like etymological roots with veracity, truth. Misham sounds close to mission. True mission? Vera Misham. Sorry.
The address is for Drew's studio.
Vera's card added to the court record.
And you're giving me this card because... well, looks like we're finished here.
Did you just creep behind the wall? I wonder if Drew's studio is the scene of the crime.
Let's go find out.
So do we have it in our book now? We do. Age 19, gender hey, just like me. We're best friends now. My client apparently, I know nothing other than her name and mailing address. And that she's really cute. Can I say that? Is that weird to say? I guess it's kind of weird considering I'm her attorney. All right, oh, wait, we can't go to the Sunshine Coliseum anymore. Oh no, we can only go there from Right Anything Agency. Well, let's actually head there now. Before we head to the Drew's studio. Actually, hang on. Phoenix is still here, which is cool. Let's have a look at this card. Type documents received from Very Mission. Sorry, I just inhaled things that were not supposed to be inhaled. Documents received from Very Mission. Defendant's business card. The address for Drew's studio is on the front. Oh wait, no, I can't sing because it's not lined up. I always forget that. I'm never gonna remember that. I've fiddled with some settings, but I have never gotten the audio to sync up right, unfortunately. What a pretty business card. Looks like a postcard almost. And on the back, just her name. What's with the D though? That seems odd to me. Huh? What does? Why write your name on the front and back of the card? Why not use the space on the back for a self-portrait or a caricature? Then people would remember what you look like, too.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Here, give me one of your cards, Apollo.
She's drawing something. Hey, my hair's not that spiky.
Oh, D for Drew Studio. I'm dumb. Okay, cool. Interesting. This is just the address of it down here, I guess. Cool. I wonder if Phoenix knows anything about Le Card. Any thoughts? Never mind. And obviously she kind of ran away after that, so we can't really show her anything else, I don't think. Let's head to the Sunshine Coliseum, shall we? Just to give a bit of a quick once-over, because I'm expecting they wouldn't let us go here if there wasn't anything important going on. And we can get some sweet, sweet examine quotes. I wonder if we'll be able to go all the way inside like before. October 7th, Sunshine Coliseum. Woohoo! This is it, Apollo. The place where magic and dreams converge.
Just a while ago, it was the place where murder and nightmares converged.
Let's go say hi to Uncle Valent.
What about the case? Wah! Whoever that is. Only a poor performer laughs like that. Shoot! I forget his voice. Oh no, it's been too long since I recorded the last one. Hang on. I'm just gonna go watch the old video real quick. Okay, I think I got it. The young Miss Trucy, how often I hoped we'd meet again, only to tell myself it was an impossible dream. Uncle Valent, how's it going? I'm glad to see you too. Of course you are. Humility is definitely not one of his stronger traits. Well, Miss Trucy, how does the day find you? If you've come to give me flowers, do it after the show, I beg you. Actually, we came to wish you good luck. And congratulations on your big magic show. Oh, but it is I who wish to congratulate you. Not everyone is so lucky as to witness miracles such as I shall perform. Yeah, you're amazing. We get the picture. The world will watch in wonderment as Magnifique's illusions are reborn. Here, on stage, by my hand. Great. I hope you don't have anything to do with the current case we're doing. The Big Magic Show. Everyone's talking about the Big Magic Show. Is it true that the Grammary Miracle is back after a 7-year absence? Miss Trucy, I must apologize. This show and this honor should have been his. Daddy. My co-magician in training, Zach Grammary, if that terrible thing hadn't... It's okay. Your father was a great magician, Trucy. If he were alive, then I, Valent Grammary, would have been proud to stand upon this stage as his assistant. Thanks, Uncle Valent. You know, I'm happy you're doing the show. To think, we get to see the great Magnifique's illusions again. She really is looking forward to this, isn't she? Yeah, no joke. I am kind of now too. I hope we get a nice big magic act at the end. My mentor, the magnificent Magnifique Grammary, was a true deity among magicians. A creator god who gave birth to magic and illusions that defied our very imaginations. I was so little when I last saw one, but I still remember his shows. He did wheelies in a sports car through the air above the audience, and then sped off to outer space faster than the speed of sound. I'm guessing that memory was a bit embellished. For 7 long years, the world has been waiting for a miracle to match his. As heir to the Grammary Troop's secrets, it falls to me to provide one. It is my God-given destiny! Yes, you, nameless face who speaks for the nameless masses, how can I help you? If the world was waiting, why did you hold off for 7 long years? It appears the lad is uninformed. Perhaps you have heard of the magic known as law, which governs our land? I have, though I'm not sure it qualifies as magic. The performances of Magnifique's miracle was impossible. The performance singular. A certain law prevented it for 7 years, but no more. 7 years? That phrase sure likes to pop up, doesn't it? It's like gonna be like on my tombstone. And why was that? A little matter called performance rights, Miss Trucy. Performance rights? Can you tell us about these performance rights? Magnifique's magic relied on an incredibly innovative idea. A trick, if you will. A trick was considered his property, and as such was protected by property laws. Intellectual property, maybe. Magnifique knew this and bequeathed it in his will to one person. You mean him? Yes, Miss Trucy. It was your father. Zach Grammary was the inheritor of the Grammary Miracle. Daddy. Yet, as you well know, he is gone. He disappeared suddenly 7 years ago. I think I see where this story is going. Once a person is classified missing for a certain period of time, they're considered legally deceased. They're considered legally deceased, correct? In all absoluteness, those rolled-up sleeves conceal your competence well, young man. Everyone's so mean to him. That certain period of time of which you speak is 7 years. Yes, Miss Trucy. Though it pains me to say it, this past spring, April to be precise, was the time your father was legally declared deceased. In the absence of a formal will, the secrets of our mighty mentor Magnifique passed to me. This was, in fact, stipulated in the will by Magnifique himself. Is that not then a formal will? Is that how it works, Apollo? Yeah, it's called death in absentia. He's declared missing permanently. It's not something I knew about. Glad Apollo did. Daddy. Alright, well, bye. Actually, could we present... what do you think about the fact that we're coming to your show? A challenge, is it? You want me to make that disappear? Very well, give it to me. No, thanks. Are all magicians like this? Apollo? What was that look just now? I was just thinking how hard it is to get any information out of a magician. Yeah, they always just take stuff. Let's try showing all the stuff anyways. Oh wait, hang on, this is new. Can't sing, dang it.
I've had this song stuck in my head. I was using it to study earlier. No, sorry, I can't sing because it doesn't sing up. Sorry. I was wondering if you could tell me about this. Aha! Why, that bears the Grammary seal. It does, hence me asking you about it. Uncle Valent, is something wrong? Trucy, where did you get this? Huh? Daddy gave it to me. Your daddy, Zachary? No, my other daddy. Phoenix Wright. Why now? Why would your Lord Daddy? Lord Daddy? It's kind of stretching the whole archaic thing a bit. What the hell? The signature upon the back, do you recognize it? That belongs to none other than Zachary Marie. What? Daddy signed this? Might I be so bold as to open it? I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. What's in this envelope, I wonder? It's not got to do with the trick, because he said he's now practicing that, right? Well, geez, that was something. Did you know that I'm an attorney? Never mind. Don't take my badge! Alright, let's examine this area for a bit. I hope can we move inside? No, okay, good, because I didn't want to have to go in analyzing all that stuff out there. I guess the Sunshine Coliseum is just the area for which we can speak to Valent now. Oh wow, they've got the sigil on the hot air balloon. Look, Apollo! A balloon! A hot air balloon! With the Grammary seal on it, no less. Well, this is a long-awaited revival after all, and it's been 7 years, you know. I've spent plenty of time and a pretty penny on a promotion. I hope it's a huge success, Uncle Valent. Oh, I intend for it to be nothing less, I assure you. They both sure seem excited about it. I guess it's a big deal for magicians. I mean, it sure seems like it. I mean, they were like the most famous magicians. Even you had heard of them. You know, I thought this at the time of the Governor's concert too, but this Coliseum is just way too big. It's huge. It's got a big sounding name too. Sunshine Coliseum, was it? Would you like to hear what the grand finale of the show in 3 days will be? What? Really? Yeah. The grand finale would be nothing other than... Don't tell me. You're gonna make the Coliseum disappear, right? Ah! Oh, oops. Looks like I was right. Apollo! I can't believe you used your power of perception for something like this. It was just a wild guess, really. Hey, that creature there. He was handing out balloons during our last case, too. He's not a creature, Apollo. Poor guy. Oh, sorry. Was I mean somehow? You know how hot it is in one of those suits? He's stuck in there with only the smell of his own sweat to keep him company. On the verge of passing out, he hands out each balloon as though it were his last. Kinda takes the fun out of seeing the Blue Badger. Well, they're probably getting paid less than minimum wage for it, so that's not helpful either. They've changed the signs since our last case. It was all Governors back then, wasn't it? I hope nothing bizarre and mysterious happens this time. Well, not here, I hope not. But it shall! Why, the show itself will be bizarre and mysterious, I assure you! I don't have a problem with mystery as long as it's legal. I don't think lawyers and magicians were really meant to have conversations like this. You know, I'm starting to get that same feeling myself. That's a lot of insight you've given us. Well, thank you. We'll see ourselves out now, or away, because it's not inside. Drew Studio. Good gracious me. Oh dear, it's an art studio. That's not really what I expected. Well, I guess I don't know that yet, but the paintings were... Oh, this is so nice. Some sort of abstract going on here. Some realism of pufferfish, although pufferfish only puff out when they're agitated. That's a little unfortunate. And this one looks like someone kind of crouching in a meadow behind some mountains. That's really pretty. October 7th, Drew Studio. Wow. This looks like... It looks like a studio. And this song we're listening to sounds a bit like the opening of the very first cutscene with the cards. Does it not? But with a bit more of like a funky going on. Curious. Well, like they said, I mean, the way they seem to suggest that it all relates somehow. I mean, that was the last time we saw Kristoff, I guess, so. It's like life imitating art, or maybe it's the other way around. But the tape on the ground there, it's a bit jarring. Yeah, looks like we found our crime scene. Apollo, look at all those paintings. Hey, don't touch those. It's okay, I'm just looking. Ooh, pretty. I like it. And this one is also pretty, despite the content. What's this? It's like a giant pink rock or something? Huh? Apollo, look at this one. Looks like half finished. You can still see the rough sketch underneath. Oh, I see. But that's odd. The rough part doesn't look like the rest of the painting at all. Yeah, good point. It is odd. Well, it's kind of low res, so it's hard to tell, but I see what you mean. There's like stuff going on here that isn't here. It almost looks like there are more mountains here that haven't been painted in yet, because they've already painted the sky behind it. Drew Misham's painting added to the court record. Oh, Drew Misham is related to Vera in some way? Damn. she might be taken. There go my chances. I mean, I probably didn't have any chances to begin with, really. All the paintings have a really different style, too. Ah, I thought I might find you two here. Oh, Emma, hi! Emma, long time no see. Well, only 3 months. Oh? Seems like I run into you far too often. Ouch. I'll bet I know why you're here, too. You know about the trial simulation tomorrow? I've heard about it, sure. So Mr. Wright chose you, huh? We don't even know what the case is about. Well, he was killed. The artist who owns the studio, that is. Oh. Oh no, I shouldn't have been making jokes. Mr. Drew Misham. Oh, okay, he looks a bit older. Probably wasn't Vera's lover, but perhaps a other relative of some sort. Misham. And his daughter was put under arrest. Yeah, we just saw her at the detention center. It was funny, though. She seemed more like a victim than the kind of person who could commit murder. You don't say. Not even by poisoning? That's how it was done, you know. Poisoning's a common way to get the job done when the murderer is a woman. Why would you say that? It doesn't make any sense. Poisoning? Anyway, Mr. Wright told me you'd be coming. Feel free to take a look around. I'll just be over here with my snackoos. Can't talk to anyone really. Oh man, that's making me hungry. I could eat food that I have over there, but no, self-restraint. We can't talk to anyone related to the case this time around. Which means we'd better start finding out as much as we can here at the scene. I didn't see the tape they were talking about also. Or else. Oh, okay, I see. Never mind. I do. There was a corpse here. Alright, let's examine it all before we, speak with her. What is this painting stuck up behind here for? Hey, there's a painting hidden back there. Hey, you're right. What if it's embarrassing somehow and he didn't want anyone to see it? He certainly seemed pleased by the possibility. Also, hang on, let me just check out Drew Misham now that we've... Oh, wait. We got all the paintings added to the court record. That's sweet. Hang on. Oh, Valen Grummery, age 44, gender male, popular stage mission. His overly loquacious manner can get annoying. I forget what loquacious means, but I have a guess. Age 25, gender female, detective obsessed with forensics in charge of the initial investigation. Age 52, gender male. He's got paint all over him. Painter known for his illustrations, poisoned at Drew's studio. Interesting. Poisoned by means of, like, poisoning a drink? I guess we'll find out more, right? Oh, wait, hang on. Let me also check the new paintings we've just gotten. Obtained at the Drew Studio. The bit in the middle is supposed to be a person. According to who? Obtained at Drew Studio. An undersea scene in vivid colors. Obtained at Drew Studio. Only half finished, though the rough sketch is visible. Are there any weird things on any of these paintings? Aside from, obviously, this. Apollo, look at this painting. You can see the rough sketch. Oh, looks like it was only half completed. Huh? It's funny. Did the rough sketch and the finished painting look totally different to you, too? They do, actually. What's that all about? Is there anything hidden on the back of this canvas? I'm expecting there's got to be something hidden on the back of one of these canvases. Oh, it's okay, the acrylic, the portrait, and the landscape. Got you. Is that a pufferfish? Apollo, that's clearly a porcupine fish. They're not the same thing? You know what gets me? They've got all these needles, right? But what's protecting that soft spot on the lower belly there? Nothing. You must remember to keep Trucy away from small round fish. Anything on the back? Nay. And let's check the portrait, the abstract portrait. I mean, I can see how it could be a person if this, okay, so it's like, this could almost be like sort of, oh no, there's a face up here kind of, and this whole big thing is a face. And really thin neck, and then sort of the arms are like kind of crossed like this, which would make this hands. It's a really nice one, actually. I think of the three, I like this the most. But they're all good. Well, what do we have here? It looks like a person thinking about something. Maybe they're worried? Like, what should I have for supper? A hot dog or a hamburger? Stop talking about food, you two, my god. You know, I've always wondered about that. Why is there supper and dinner? Are they different meals or the same thing? Maybe that's what this person's thinking about. They were different in olden times, but now I think that's used more interchangeably. Oh, right then. Nothing found on the back of either of those, but maybe on this one we're about to pick up. He certainly seemed pleased by the possibility. Oh, hey, wait a minute. This looks a lot like the other one. Huh. It's so normal. That's hardly something to get mad about. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Well, doesn't this painting look like... Never mind. I better get a professional opinion on this. It does look a hell of a lot like the other one. Hidden painting out of the court record. Alright, let's have a look at that. Obviously some more details, finer details haven't been added in the other one. It looks very Van Gogh. Or Van Gogh, or I actually don't know. Is it Van Gogh or Van Gogh? I can't remember. I know Van Gogh is how most people would say it, but I somehow remember hearing Van Gogh somewhere. Maybe it's an accent thing. Anyways, what even is this rock? I guess it's just like bathed in the sunset. Oh, wait, no, it's not sunset because the sky's blue. Hey, Apollo, this painting, I know it. Huh? Huh? Really? It's that story where the old woman is doing the wash in the river, and this giant peach comes a-floating on down. And that might possibly be the strangest thing I have ever heard. Also, I don't think that's what the story about a giant peach is about. Ah, damn, there wasn't anything on the bottom of either of these. I was the fool. Wait, hang on, maybe there's something on like the sides of the frame, like if I tilt it up and down. I guess I wouldn't be looking for blood or anything like that, because the death came by poisoning. Well, some poisons, I suppose, could make you bleed, but anyways, I don't see any blood stains over here. Anyway, so we've got that. That stuck out to me. So does this mug here. Why is it, like, glowing? Ah, that's the victim's coffee mug. Aha! So the poison was in here. This is my first time seeing a real poisoned mug of coffee. I would hope so. Poisoned coffee. Not exactly, actually. Was it poisoned the rim of the mug or something like that? What do you mean? No traces of poison were found in the coffee. What? You'll have to figure it out the rest out yourself. I'm officially not on your side, after all. Coffee mug added to the court record. Yeah, well, there's this weird blueness going on here. Unless, Drew was just wearing lipstick or something. Okay, so is this scan different? Oh no, that is the mug, never mind. That coffee mug, it's not what you'd expect. No traces of poison were found in the coffee. Huh? What? Yet the only thing the victim drank that night was this coffee. So the poison definitely reached him through this mug. Well, that's not necessarily true. I like you better when you tell us stuff. Look, just figure it out yourselves, okay? I have my position here to consider. Yeah, no joke. We shouldn't be mean to Emma. She's trying her best. Ah! Apollo! That's where the body was! That is what the tape means. That's the spot where Mr. Drew Mission passed away. He put the coffee mug to his lips. The next moment, there's quite a bit of paint on the ground. See that half-painted painting there? He must have been working on that, right up until the moment he died. Wow! A true artist to the end. Or maybe he started it a year ago and was procrastinating. Yeah, that would be me. Apollo! Never mind, that's all the paint falling over. Never mind, I thought it would be a different thing, but it was not. This red thing over here, or maybe the door? That letterbox looks funny sitting inside a room like this. Let's take a look. Empty. The other half of that letterbox is actually connected to the outside of the studio. Mr. Mission would have put his letters in there, and the postman took them away. A bit of a recluse, maybe? Impressive that someone still writes letters in this day and age. Or wrote, rather. Anything else funky around here? Doesn't seem so. Very well. Let's have a look at this mug, shall we? I reckon this blue has got something to do with it. The victim's last mug of coffee. The scroll on the outside is Drew Mission's signature. Oh, is it? Cool. I don't know why I was like signature and I was like, oh, there was a signature on the other thing, but we already found out that signature was Zach's. What's up with all this? Hey, look there. That stain doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. That must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about. Something tells me that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. No, this stain is probably... better ask Emma. Wait, but I thought she just said she wasn't going to tell us. Anything on the bottom? Anything inside? Coffee! Ah, can I shake the coffee out? That's silly, I don't know why I said that. Well, I said it because I thought it was funny, and then it wasn't. Any thoughts? I guess I won't show you all the paintings and junk, but can you tell us what the blueness is? Emma, about this mug. There's a pale blue, residue on the rim? Huh? Ah, that! Yes, well, it's just a rumor. Okay, I thought she was going to say that it was something that she put on there to analyze it. But I've heard there's a kind of coffee called Blue Mountain. I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma. Ah, right. Okay, you got me. That's left over from... Oh, sorry. Okay, you got me. That's left over from my testing spray. Okay, it was something that she did. Forensic science! I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma. You were the one who said it was blue coffee. It's not a hobby. So what kind of scientific stuff were you up to? This spray, that's what. It turns blue when it touches poison. Any poison? It's a pretty powerful spray. So the poison that killed the victim was on this mug. That's right. See, it wasn't in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself. Wow, science is amazing. It certainly is helpful. Maybe Emma'd be willing to help us out a bit more? You should try buttering her up, Apollo. They say flattery will get you everywhere. It's certainly worth talking to her a bit more. I'm also interested, does this painting behind here mean anything to you? Oh, Emma, I was wondering about this painting here. That one? What about it? What about it? Yeah, what about it, Apollo? Take a closer look at it, both of you. Now, look at this one. This is the third painting he was working on. Hey, they're the same! I was hoping you wouldn't find that. You're right, though. I were hoping I wouldn't find it. But you do want us to succeed, even if we're on the opposite sides. Well, maybe I'm overestimating how much she cares about us. Drew Mission was copying this painting. Wow, it's pretty good. Copying a painting? What for? Emma, about this painting. Oh, that? Quite good, isn't it? That's not what I wanted to ask you about. You wanted to examine it, is that it?
I'd be happy to let you if you had a good reason. But without that, sorry. I guess she wants us to do a little footwork on our own first. Alright, well what about the other ones? Is it the same thing for that? Okay, it is. Emma, did you have any idea that I'm an attorney? Emma, I was wondering if you could take a look at this. Look, I'm a detective. A detective! You can't just ask me any old thing and expect an answer, okay? I think you need to be a little more focused in your inquiries. Scientific, even. Somehow, I knew she'd get around to science. You wanna go see a magic show with us? No. Have you ever seen this envelope? Do you know anything about Vera Michem? Is she single? Oh, hey, there's an whole other side to this. I didn't even realize that. We should definitely get to examining that next time on Apologist and State's Attorney, because regrettably, I'm all out of time. Despite the fact that I did waste a bit of time here looking up Zach Emery's voice. Or, sorry, Valent. Nevertheless, this stuff all looks very interesting to me. Well, this is certainly shaping up to be... I was kind of... I guess this was silly of me, but I was thinking we would, like, run into Kristoff, like, snap, like that. He would be part of the story, but obviously there's gonna be a little bit of a more slow boil before that happens. My goodness, though, we've got pages of evidence already. Obviously, these paintings are all kind of the same, and then these two aren't really evidence exactly. But I only figured that we're going to get more. But I can't wait to race towards the conclusion with you next time on Apologist and State's Attorney, so stay tuned for that. And with that, I'm going to be out of here. Hopefully, I will see you around. Emma's going to be out of here. Peace! You know what? I want to remember this night. Hopefully not from the bridge falling under. Let's take a selfie. I thought you'd never ask. Perfect. Hey! Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's my favorite thing. Screenshot. I mean, obviously the picture.